Hi, Nikki. Thank you for offering to do this little testimonial video for me and Supersize Your Story. And I know I've already said your name, but I wonder if you could please just say who are you and what do you do as your day job?
Hello, Alison, lovely to be here. My name's Nikki Stearman and I'm a games designer.
Which sounds like a really cool job in the first place.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I enjoy it. Obviously, my specialism really is in children's digital, so that's my passion.
Okay, and it was a little bit of that you wanted to bring through the Supersize Your Story program, wasn't it? But it was actually like your personal project, your work. So having worked on client projects, you had this brilliant idea for your own project.
Yes, so I've been to a lot of birthday parties, Alison. I've got two small children of my own, and I've really wanted to help support parents who perhaps wanted to run their own birthday party at home, but didn't necessarily have the right games up their sleeve. And I thought, well, what better way of branching out into my own business by creating a series of party packs that help families run birthday parties from their own home. And that's where Supersize Your Story came in.
Because it is very like narrative driven, isn't it? The party ideas that you have. So, and there wasn't just one story that we were working on. We kind of worked a little bit on the brand story of you and your brand. But then we did dive into some of the other like little experiential stories too for kids. So where were you like in terms of concept or development before you started the program, and where were you or where are you now after going through the 12 weeks?
Okay, so when I came to you, I had this sort of inkling that each of the games at the party could be led through by a narrative, so a party adventure, if you like. But going to the program, you made me think so much more broadly about the brand and the story world and the characters and a lot about my audience as well. And I quickly realized that I couldn't just have one size fits all, that I had to think about narrative in terms of the parental support that needed to be driving these parties, just so many things I had not considered. And yeah, it was an absolute eye-opener. And moving on now, I feel like I've got a real clear direction about where the business is going, what the content is that I need to develop, and then like almost like a 5-year plan of all the other amazing things I could do that I've taken from just 12 weeks with you. So I really do think you're brilliant, and I thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, because we also did have a ton of fun. I always like to say, like, if it's not fun, I don't want to do it. But also, if it's not fun, then you have to find ways to make it fun. And I just felt with our group, especially where there was a really nice gel of different types of projects, but also little crossovers, that we kind of built a little community around it as well. And I don't know, I feel like we sort of forged some friendships in there too, because we see each other's transition and growth and development. So I think that's a really nice point, like with the Facebook group that we have, like the private group, you know, we'd all like share little bits and pieces and be thinking of each other's projects and sharing links. For me personally, I thought that was a really nice element, that we managed to nurture that community feel.
Definitely. And I think you were so clever to bring the people in and that cohort that you did, because like you say, we overlap so much. And I did feel like I was able to support others and they were able to support me, and those friendships have continued as well. So it's not that it just ended on the 12 weeks. We've actually got a network now, which is so useful. When it finishes, you still feel like you've got a bit of an alumni, if you like.
Right. We
yeah,
still
definitely.
check in every few months, don't we? We have a little regroup to see how everyone is. So we
Yes.
have some little unofficial accountability goals, I think, that we try to set. And you guys set them for me as well. So I actually get something from that too. So I think it works all round.
Definitely.
What were some of the best bits, some of the bits you really liked about the program?
Oh, well, I love the fact that it was on it sounds really simple, but the fact you had it on a regular slot. So I knew that I had a time that I could think about my project. It was dedicated, but that you broadened all the things that we thought about. And I love the fact that then after that, we had sort of almost like homework tasks to do, to think about. And then we had our one-to-ones as well. So I just felt like it was a really multi-tiered level of support you were giving throughout the course, which I just thought was absolutely fantastic. And the fact you also brought special guests in too, people that I would never normally meet, and with perspectives that just broadened it even further. So yeah, it was a fantastic mix.
We did have a lot of fun, didn't we?
Yes, definitely.
And if there was anyone out there that was kind of on the fence about thinking of perhaps joining in for Supersize Your Story, we've got cohort 3 about to start in about 2 weeks, I think. What would you say? Like, would you give a recommendation, and what would you say? Like, if a friend came to you and said, "Oh, I found this, I'm not sure, what do you think I should do?"
Well, friends have come to me and I have said this already. So yes, definitely. I can't sing your praises enough. I think if you're on the fence and you're not sure about where to take a story, Alison's lessons of storytelling are so broad as well. They just can apply to whatever problem you have. So yeah, I would thoroughly recommend it.
Thank you very much. And when can we perhaps start seeing your brand or your business that came from Supersize Your Story? Like, where or when might we start seeing that?
Well, I'm prototyping some party packs from September onwards. So hopefully in the new year, I'll actually be launched with something more robust. So yes, watch this space, little party helper.
Oh, sounds good. That's the website, right?
Yes, thank you. Thanks for the plug, Alison.
There you go. You got to have a plug. Thank you so much, Nikki. Like, it's always lovely working with you. And I love that you brought some of your kind of experiences from game design in that also helped some of the other participants and writers too. So yeah, very much a nice like ecosystem I thought that we built. So yeah, I'll keep my eye out for Little Party Helper. But I know also that we'll be checking in a few weeks' time too to see how things are going on.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Thanks, Alison.
Thank you so much.